Oh, it's a little small one.
What did he say?
Fun fact, this is actually Henry Cejudo's belt. All right, I fucking don't have any notes. We've got a free ball this one.
Where am I looking there?
No, you don't even need to look.
Oh,
we just talk to each other.
Yeah.
We've done this before, bro.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Today I'm squaring up with Rory O'Keeffe. This is the first ever running it back.
Yep.
This is the second time. I
I'm
don't have an intro for you. I don't have. Oh no, actually I do have an intro for you, but we can't do it in the pocket. I've already done that.
Yeah. Running out of ideas, eh?
Yeah, like this is. I haven't been doing this long. I haven't had a chance to be
right.
to have a second one. So this is going to have to be a regular thing now.
Yeah.
But Rory is the new flyweight XFC Amateur Champion. And as you can see by all these belts, which he bought these himself. He's a WWE champion, Shuriken Amateur Bantamweight champion, XFC Flyweight champion. And what's this one, Rory?
That's the Australasian Bantamweight Championship. So I won that in 2021. It was just at like an IMAF event.
Yeah. I'm definitely not feeling insecure right now. As you can see, I am the UFC child champion. I felt a little left out, so I brought one of my own. Well, we've got to start with your XFC fight.
Yeah.
I stayed up late to watch it.
Thank you.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah.
First thing I want to mention is what happened there in the first round. You ripped that Kimura, and you're applying it, and it kind of looked like you got to the point where you any further, and it's like, I'm going to be breaking his arm.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like you were willing to.
Well, yeah, I've been working like for many years now, like submissions from my back, just in case I get held down, just like trying to look for threats to then create space to like build up if I'm getting someone that's kind of holding me down. And Kimura's became like one of my favorite things, submissions to like work. I like to do it. I actually usually like to get it and then like actually sweep, like invert under them instead of actually like sweeping him. So like he kind of swept himself, so I just ended up on top. But yeah, I had it in a good position, but I just didn't have the angle right. I talked to my jiu-jitsu coach Joe from Syzygy BJJ who works with me. Like I just didn't have the my hip down and my foot wasn't over the proper finishing mechanics were there, and also my opponent Mitch, like kudos to him because he's got the most flexible shoulders ever. Like he messaged me the next day and was like, my shoulders are fucked. Like, but yeah, he had a lot of heart and didn't want to give up. I felt like it was definitely like a 99% of people probably would have tapped, but on that given night, he just didn't want to tap to it. Yeah.
It reminds me of Dan Hooker's fight against Claudio. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but he had that knee bar on him.
Yeah.
And he's ripping it, and you can see his leg was hyperextending. He was looking back, and Dan had no look on his face.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where he got the idea from.
Yeah, I think when you're in there, the mentality is just like, some people got that like, you got to kill me, you got to snap it, or So, shout out to Mitch. Yeah. It was awesome.
So how was that, getting that belt wrapped around your waist?
Yeah, it was good. I manifest a lot, and I saw that moment a lot. So when it actually happened, it didn't like surprise me. But yeah, it felt amazing. Like, obviously, my whole goal, like when we talked last time, was to go over to Australia and challenge myself against the best. And Mitch was, I think he was the top 3 or 4 flyweights in the country. The goal was obviously to go down the flyweight, fight at the weight class that I think I'll be better at, which I think now I am better at. And yeah, it was good. It was good.
Do you find you feel more kind of powerful at flyweight, or how was
100%.
how was the weight cut?
Weight cut was easy. Like I just stayed disciplined the whole time. The whole 8 weeks, I worked with Joel, who's one of my MMA coaches. He also helps with my dieting, gives my macros, and the whole 8 weeks I just followed the plan. Did all the saunas all the time. Got my body like acclimated to the heat. So as soon as I got into the sauna on Thursday night, just started sweating literally probably 2-3 minutes into sauna, came out, wrapped up, the sweat just continued. So it only took me about 3-4 hours to actually cut it. Did most of it the night before, and then woke up and just did like an hour, and weight was there. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So you actually got some news as well.
Yeah.
So do you want to share that news?
Yeah, so my whole goal this year obviously was to go professional, go to Australia, get challenged over there, fight a good guy, win a title in Australia, especially at flyweight, and then kind of the goal was to turn professional. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. So yeah, I'm turning professional on SFS 17, April 20th. I'll be fighting Keone. He's from Tahiti. He's fighting RC kickboxing. So he's a tough guy. We've been in the same kind of amateur circle. We just never met before. But like I kind of knew we were going to fight, and yeah, respect to him. And yeah, happy he took the fight and ready to give it a good go.
Because that's technically not announced yet, eh? I haven't seen it on the card.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, all the photos have been sent off for posters, so
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the poster to properly announce it. But the word's kind of out, like I'm fighting, so just waiting for the poster to properly announce it.
No. Did you manifest that one as well?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's, I'm
100%,
so
bro.
stoked for you, bro. That's awesome,
man.
as.
Yeah, that's the goal. So I really want to push it this year, and obviously with SFS on Fight Pass, like I'm gonna be the opening fight, the first fight of the night on the pro card, and the first fight ever on Shuriken Fight Series UFC Fight Pass. So I'm gonna make a statement. I'm gonna make a show like I always do, and I'm gonna show them all.
Yeah, you're gonna, because your big thing is you go in and like jump off the side of the cage, and I love it. When I saw you at 16, I was just like, oh, this is a showman.
Yeah. No, I was just watching Conor and all them, Sean O'Malley. Like, I feel like, and obviously with the WWE, I feel like I have a good, especially for my age as well, I got a good understanding of the business, like the business side and the show business. Like, obviously you got to be skilled, and like I put a lot of time and effort into my craft, but like that's like half of it. Like when people come to watch you, some fans are casual, some are like in the nosebleeds, but like they kind of watch a show and like, yeah, you're skilled and stuff, but I always want to put on a show. Like win or lose, I want people to leave the arena that night and be like, fuck, Rory O'Keeffe, like he's a showman, you know?
Yeah. So when are you going to take up the mini-me or the Dr. Evil?
Nah, it's never getting taken out. It's subtle, you know, but it'll always be there in my post-fight photos, you know, but yeah.
I thought you were going to do it last night with you cornering a few people.
Nah. I can't take that moment away from him.
I was thinking that. I was like, he's pointing at him, but I was like, but it's not a far stretch.
Yeah, it's not far from the face. Yeah.
I've been following you on Instagram, and your granddad is kind of, he was here last night as well. Ringside, sorry, not cage side, he was over there.
Yeah, Donnie.
And you got him to come to the cage with you at XFC as well.
Yeah.
So has he been a big part of?
Yeah, well, I didn't really get him. He actually surprised me on the whole trip to Australia. So my auntie, she always tries to come to the fights, and even if they're overseas or whatever, she tries to make an effort. And it was supposed to be my little sister that was going to go with her, and then she ended up not being able to come. And I was like, okay, that's all good. But then my auntie was like, oh, I'm just going to come by myself. And then she was like, oh, I've got a friend in Brisbane that I'm going to come with. And she's like, and then we organised to like meet up on the day of the fight to get the tickets and whatnot. And then I got a knock on my motel door, and it was my auntie, and I let her come in. I was like, oh, where's your friend? And then like 20 seconds later, I get another knock, and it's my granddad. He's at the door, and I was just shocked. I was like, holy, because obviously he's 88, so he's quite old.
Wow.
So
yeah, he looks great for 88.
Yeah, he looks good for 88, but like traveling, even though it's only like a 3-4 hour flight, like it's still quite a long distance, so it was pretty unexpected, but it definitely gave me that like boost. Like when I seen him at the door, I was like, because whenever he's watching, I just want to make him proud, like especially at that age, you know.
You obviously must be very proud, mate.
Came all the way to see him pick this up. I'm so proud of him.
Will he be coming to
100%,
17?
yeah, he'll be front row seats.
Yeah.
He'll be there.
Be on the table?
Yeah, 100%.
So you talked about manifesting. What kind of techniques do you use to manifest? You write in the mirror, positive affirmations?
Like I write it down quite a lot, but it's more done when I'm doing like my sauna and my ice bath. Like when I have that moment to myself, and I do a lot like Wim Hof, so like deep breathing, and then kind of technique I've been doing in the ice bath is I'll do my like 2 minutes of like deep inhales, deep exhales, and then like I'll hold my breath, but I'll go under the water and I'll like hold under the water for like a minute and a half, and I'm just like I put myself through the whole moment, walking out to the fight, even like out back. Like I try to do it. The closer I get to the fight, the more I'm like putting myself in there, because I feel like I watched a video on, I think it might have been Sean O'Malley, but I don't know if it was Sean O'Malley, but that whole manifest actually takes a lot of energy. So like doing it this far out from the fight isn't actually as good. Like kind of the closer you can do it, the more energy you can put into it, the better. So working on that, working on my breathing, another thing from Sean, like that was massive when I actually got in there, being able to just control the breath, control the moment. And yeah, it just paid off, like in between rounds, just deep breathing, controlling my breath, getting my heart rate. Obviously it's like massive, getting it all the way down, and then being able to reset, like my heart rate's down, and go back out for lower heart rate, and then yeah, just being able to control the moment.
How do you find with the breathing, because I've recently spoken to a S&C coach, and he says if you can control your breathing in between those rounds, where you just start diaphragmatic breathing, you just heart rate comes straight down.
Bro, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, I think it's a big thing. And even like at the grassroots last night, I was telling my girlfriend who fought Gia, she Like I was like, you got to control the breathing because you go in there and you just exhale, all the energy goes out, and then you come back to the corner, you're like, and then you go back again. You're not going to be able to control your breath, but that's what grassroots is for, right? Like I've had so many grassroots fights, and I was fit as hell going into them, but then everyone gasses out in grassroots because it's that adrenaline dump. It's like the breathing. But the more fights you have, the more experience you have, you start to learn that, and then. Yeah.
Because I caught her fight last night. She was a scrapper, man.
Yeah, man.
She just was swarming.
Very different, bro.
Yeah, it was. I was actually surprised because I was sitting like way back over here.
Yeah.
They weren't much taller than the top of the ropes.
Nah, No, it was good. She put on a good fight. Yeah.
Yeah, would have been proud.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. She works hard. She's like me.
Yeah. What a great couple.
Yeah, bro. That's what I've been dreaming of, something like that, eh? It's good. Keeps me focused.
Yeah. You need that, eh?
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
It's all good.
You can catch Rory now fighting in Shuriken Fight Series 17 for his pro debut. And if you like these interviews, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate the support. I'll be watching from the States, mate. I can't wait to see it.
Brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, mate. And then obviously it's going to be a regular thing now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be following your career closely.
Yeah, 100%.
Sweet.
See you, man.